with this Widowmaker and no, with that Lucio and that Genji.
All right, so for FaZe, their plan is straightforward here. Coming through the front, give Shadowburn time to work through the back. Fnatic, of course, they're known for having an iron defense here on King's Row, so we'll see how they deal with this opening salvo here from FaZe. Fnatic, arguably one of the best defenses of King's Row in the game, and for now, they're rotating back, they're letting FaZe move in through the hotel, and they're just really biding their time. But there's a charge in from Scoop, gonna be setting up Buds as he comes in from the back line, and too easy, just surrounded on all sides.
Yeah, Bud's coming in very strong. They're getting a very close shot and killing two, almost three. They're doing a lot of damage. I like the positioning of FaZe. I think they had the right idea, but unfortunately, they didn't have enough health on that shield to really get into a prominent position, and constantly being flanked, being forced into that small corner really hurt them.
Fnatic has some of the smartest movement you can find when it comes to this first point King's Row defense. They knew exactly what FaZe is going for, and then they said, okay, we're just going to split it up, attack them from both sides, and there was very little that FaZe really had in the tank to deal with that. Now, FaZe, of course, they don't have much in the way of ults. They're going to be looking for Zoom, but here we go. Stoop diving in, gets the nano boost, swings the hammer, finds two before it can even begin, and FaZe going to be getting pushed back.
Yeah, Shadowburn barely going down there. He is the closest to his ultimate at 88%. Raucus only at 50%, where on the other side, Custa's already used a nano boost and is almost back at 20%. I think that's primarily because the fights have been so clean. Raucus really hasn't had the time to keep his team members up, but we'll see what they have to bring to this fight.
Well, right now, Shadowburn will be looking at the Dragon Blade up in this fight. Just needs to land one or two more shurikens to do just that. Fnatic, they're bending back right now, have not given up any picks early on. They even get hooked and they're able to hold it back. But here comes Shadowburn into the back line, eats the Earth Shatter instead, and Buds with the immediate punish. Very disciplined is this Fnatic squad right now, as Buds gonna use Whole Hog to clean up the rest of FaZe and push them back.
Yeah, great job by Stoop. It's not the first time we've seen it in this matchup where he is completely prepared for Shadowburn. He pulls out the blade and it is immediately taken down. I would love to see a little bit more coordination out of Zoms with the bubbles to make sure he can keep him up, but a great hook. Zoms is going to be in trouble, and he pulls the trigger before he goes down.
That was well timed by Buds. He knew Zoms was going for the Grouton, and now here comes the counter. Cooled out the Grouton in the zone, pulls in three members of FaZe. FaZe investing so much into this fight. They do the later Sound Bearer, though, which gives them a little bit more durability. 5v5. Fnatic has not won this fight here just yet. They are winning the poke war ever so slightly, but this is going to be rough. This FaZe is going to get the reinforcements a little bit quicker. Here comes Too Easy, looking for that important hook. Gonna get slept instead. Well met by Custa.
Yeah, Custa being on so much today with those sleep darts.
And what an Earth Shatter from Snoop. Knocks down three is epical. Blows them all to smithereens. Fnatic just playing this so exceptionally well right now. And that has to be rough for FaZe, given how much they invested into that fight, Huck.
Yeah, not only did Custa hit that sleep dart, but Factor Fiction actually had one of the better Earth Shadows of this match, knocking three members down, having the nano boost, charging one of Fnatic's squad, almost pinning them, and then at the last second, actually Custa hit a sleep dart then too, and saved one of his team members. So great job by this Fnatic squad being so very coordinated.
Well, for FaZe here, this might be their very last push. Only 35 seconds remain until Fnatic gets that vaunted first point hold, and FaZe looking for that early pick. Too Easy, not successful here just yet, but here comes Buds, Buds Forsaken, and that is massive for Fnatic, as only 19 seconds remain, Huck.
Yeah, it's Stoop getting a great charge once again, knocking out a member, keeping him completely out of the fight, getting that extra ultimate charge, and you can see at the top right, the top left, 10 seconds left, they don't have much to go on.
They just have to roll right in. Shadowburn's gonna have to just throw this bomb out and pray, and that's what he's doing. Takes to the skies, not nerfing this just yet, just gets on it, but there's the counter Diva self-destruct, and three members of FaZe already down, and this initiation phase not doing what they want. They have to hope for a miracle, but all hopes fading swiftly.
Yeah, and FaZe just having a lot of trouble. Fnatic, a great iron defense here on King. The Symmetra play, you're not envious, you're not there just yet.
Absolutely, and just to be clear, we're talking about practice.
Yes, practice. Practice.
Oh, man. So
I'm glad we both kind of follow sports.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
And I had to make that just as awkward as possible, too. Just like, I cannot deliver with any near the delivery. But take a look here, coming out here from Fnatic. They'll probably not going to be looking for the Widowmaker, but Half-a-Cool very well could come out in the Hanzo. We've seen it from in the past, if he does want to look for that early pick to let Fnatic take this a little bit easier, but not too many targets for him here, Huck.
Yeah, I would love to see it. I think they have a lot of room to work with, especially once they know, like, hey, we had a full defense. He might just throw an arrow, see what's on the field, and then kind of go from there. And it looks like exactly what he's going to do. He's going to switch up here. Let's see what he gets on. He gets back onto the traditional diva. They say, you know what, it worked once. It's going to work again. 4 tanks. Here we go, boys. And they could get a very strong engagement here and just dive on them.
The interesting thing is that how they're engaging this, well, it was looking like Faze instead. They get out of the hotel, come back in the other way. It's a quick sleep dart at the expense of Fnatic. It's going to put them on the back foot, but look at this. Blanco gets on the Zombs. It's an early pick, and now 5v5. This is not bad for Fnatic, especially if Buds can just find one more.
Yeah, 5v5 indeed, and that's an advantage of the attacking side, I want to say, but as we say that, Happy-Cool does get hooked in. He's able to stay up. Great job by Stoop to initiate that fight. He's been hitting every charge, and they've been on so on point. Coolmat hitting the bubble, not too early, not too late, keeping him up for as long as possible.
Bud's not going to get that key hook to start things off. Faze countering right away, but here comes Stoop, but he charges in, but there's the Earth Shatter coming in from Fact to Fiction. Knocks down 2 to start things off. It's not enough though. Coolmat punishes him for that Earth Shatter as he's going in very deep. 39% charge, finds Zombs, and it's a trade out here from both teams, but that still favors Fnatic if they can reset quickly, Huck.
Yeah, and it looks like that's exactly what they're gonna do. And on the Faze side, they did have to burn that Lucio ult on Fnatic. He's about to have it. Bonathil, the main shot caller for Fnatic squad, the leader of them, has his drop the beat. They're gonna have a big opportunity here to seal out this map.
This is Fnatic's chance to win Kings Row right here, right now. They will not get a better chance, and with Bonathil leading the way, this could be big. Here comes Fnatic going forward. Will this beat get dropped here? It's looking likely. They're not doing it just yet. They're trying to win the shield war, but once they do that, they're going to throw all their resources into this fight. Coolmat just got the Graviton. There it is. The Sunbear comes out late. Coolmat is down. That could have been a mistake, but the self-destruct from Half-a-Cool making up for it, taking down 2, and here comes Fnatic.
Yeah, they're down 2 members. Faze not really having the numbers here. Shadowburn's going to try to stay on the point. It looks like Bud's going to pop it. He's going to go off. It's not going to be a big diva bomb. Bud's actually getting another pick on Raucus, and you got to think Shadowburn's going to be the last member, and he's not going to have enough. They're going to start capping this point, and it looks like another map for Fnatic.
Faze right now will get a chance to try and go for the miracle. They're staggering back in, but it is easier said than done. 2/3 have been kept by Fnatic as Stoop gets the nano boost once more. Starts swinging the hammer. It's a backline. It drops the hammer. 3 people getting knocked down, setting up the rest of Fnatic. Fact or Fiction, bringing it back.
Did he do it? That was a great Earth Shatter from him, getting 3.
He got 3, and he's looking for a little bit more right now. Faze starting to stagger back into that point. Too easy, of course, on the Tracer. Trying to dart around. He's had heroics here before, but it is still going to be very rough. But Fnatic is actually getting
they're backing up. Custis deep. He's behind the Reinhardt. Gets on the other side. Shadowburn's very deep as well. It looks like they're going to both reset. A minute left at the very last second. Faze Clan were able to defend, and this, they don't have ultimates. Faze has the advantage here. That was an excellent comeback.
It was a very excellent comeback, and Zom says Graviton. That could be the dagger here to have a Dravers draw. What a sleep dart! And then the Graviton. 4 people pushed in. The Big Bang coming out, doing all sorts of terrible damage to this Fnatic backline. But I do wonder here, Huck, was it too early for Faze to use all that? Because Fnatic, they still have 35 seconds and a whole lot of ultimates coming up.
Yeah, this is going to be very close. It's going to be down to the wire this last fight. They're going to have 5 ultimates. Stoop being the only one that not has it. On the other side, Faze do have 4. They have room to make a combo. Will it be enough, though? They cannot get wiped anymore. There is no coming back if they lose this fight.
All right, this is going to be fireworks here on both sides. Half-a-Cool does have the Diva self-destruct. Pulse Bomb comes in from Matt to start it off. There's the Sound Bearer in from Fnatic and Forsaken. And Forsaken's taken down early, so Fnatic with that early pickoff. All hands on deck. Time running out. Who's going to take this? It is back and forth. It's 5v5.
Can they do it? 5v5? There's no more time. They gotta stay on the point. OT ticks out. They're forcing Faze. Earthshatter comes out, hits 1. It looks like Fnatic got an advantage, a slight advantage here. Shadowburn kind of getting on the minor health. I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
I'm not sure it's gonna be enough either. Coolmat on the Tracer, still keeping the dream alive. Half-a-Cool on the point. It is a brawl.
2v2.
Fighting for survival. 2v2.
Shadowburn's
teams. This is craziness here as Fnatic. They're gonna do it. They take it in a thriller.